As you know, your wish is my command, so here I am at 2401 69th Avenue South. I just got done giving a tour of this house to somebody who stopped in and wanted to see it. Gotta say, I think it probably appears a little better on photos than in person. There are some good things about it. Nice big picture window here. All of the windows seem to be in fine condition, just need to be cleaned. I think they are all double pane, but I don't believe they're hurricane impact. And speaking of storms, this house is also above the floodplain, so no insurance would be needed, flood insurance. So you come into the living room, and then there's this wall, and you go around the wall one of two ways, and they both lead back here to the kitchen and the dining room. I don't think you'd probably want to salvage these cabinets. There are some doors on the bottom, base cabinets, but no doors on the uppers. They've all been painted, so I don't think you could get them back to wood grain. Probably want to do some reconfiguration here anyway, because the refrigerator is just sort of standing alone against this wall. This is, I believe, supposed to be the dining area, but as I said, I would probably envision a redo of that whole space and maybe move dining out here or over into this other wing. The fireplace that you probably saw is in its own little room. I don't know if it ever was here originally. The garage is off of this room. Maybe they shortened the garage to accommodate this. I can't get it any brighter in here because there's no power out here. At least that's turned on. It's a one-car garage, and the washer dryer is intended to be out here. I can at least see the electrical hookup for it and what I believe is a vent for the dryer that is out the side wall. This will be a little bit of a strange room. It's kind of small, and that's where the fireplace is, so I don't know that you'd really sit here and enjoy a fire because it's a small room with just that upper level window on it. And then there's a doorway that goes back to this back room, which on the photos they described as the master bedroom. This is a work in progress that's been abandoned. This is the room that has these framed out walls. They never got around to doing, or closets rather, they never got around to doing the plastering. They did put down tiles, and they must be have adhesive to the floor, but there is no grout laid. It's just gaps. And then there is what would be the master bath here, with a pretty small shower. That's probably the smallest I've seen, really. Two French doors off of the master. These are not new doors. A lot of the hardware on them is just completely broken. It looks out to the pool side. They have not been maintaining the pool despite what showed on pictures. The pool equipment is out there, but apparently no one's paying to keep it going. Another French door, similar age, similar condition. That also takes you out to poolside. Nice deep lot. There's a lot of grass back there. Absolutely no garden vegetation. I read in the seller's disclosure that the fences on 3 sides are shared fences with the neighbors. So back to the living room again. If you come in the front door to the little hallway, straight ahead of you is the guest bath. Despite what it looked like on the photos with the tile being in good shape, there is a section missing. Don't know why really. Must have had a shower door on here at one time because there's remnants of adhesive or caulking. Cabinets in pretty bad shape. And then there are two guest rooms at the end of the wing. Good size. They have terrazzo underneath them. Must have been carpeted at one time because you can see the glue lines still on the floor. Very sloppy paint job, obviously. Plate covers missing. And then the front guest bedroom, good size as well. Same issue with glue lines. This also looks like it, I don't know, maybe it was painted at one time. There's kind of looks that way. I have no idea if this could be polished. Apparently there's a home security system not currently working. The smoke detector needs a battery replacement. I'm assuming that there's terrazzo under everything. There's just a lip here from where the tile ends. No threshold. They probably just laid all of this right over top of the old terrazzo. And back to the front door. Now when you go outside, this one's a little peculiar because there is the electrical panel is outside on this wall. I don't know enough about electric, little gecko, to say what condition this is. It looks like there's a master disconnect at the top, which is good, and all the breakers, so I guess it meets contemporary standards. Don't know how tightly sealed this is. Somebody's doing work next door, I guess. So this is the pool. Little seat over there. There's a couple of spots where the coping is broken. You can see it over there by that seat. And there's more broken piece right here. Pool equipment is outside, right behind the house here. To look at it, it looks, you know, new-ish or newer, but I don't know anything about it. This is the kitchen wall. The stove would be right on the other side of that vent in the middle, which is, I think, the outdraft for the fan. I'm going inside because there's a wasp out there. So this would definitely be a project house. Oh, I didn't mention, in the garage where there is no light, I can at least tell that the air handler is of considerable age. I couldn't find any date on it, but given just its look and its rust condition, I think probably needs a new HVAC system. So that's it from here. Here's a little drive-by view of the neighborhood. Don't want to say this too loud, but there are by far unkempt yards than well-kept yards. There's the house.